Bonjour et bienvenue sur notre chaîne frenchinlucknow.com. Je m'appelle Amit and this is the third video of the series for the exam preparation. Le leçon 7. Léa achète une nouvelle robe. Léa buys a new dress. On va traduire le leçon. We are going to translate this lesson. Clémentine. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, Léa? What are you doing, Léa? Léa, j'ai un problème. I have a problem. Aujourd'hui, today, c'est l'anniversaire de Lucie. This is the birthday of Lucy. Je choisis mes vêtements pour porter à la soirée d'anniversaire. I am choosing my clothes for wearing at the event of birthday. But je suis confused. I am confused. Qu'est-ce que je porte pour la soirée? What do I wear for the evening? Clémentine, ta robe bleue, your blue dress, elle est très jolie. It is very pretty. Non, je n'aime pas le bleu. No, I do not like the blue. Ta robe violette, your violet dress, elle est très jolie aussi. It is also very pretty. Non, je déteste le violet. No, I hate the violet. Je ne peux pas porter une robe violette. I cannot wear a violet dress. D'accord. Ok. Tu as tes jeans noirs avec ta chemise rose. You have your jeans, black jeans, with your pink shirt. Et avec un foulard. And with a scarf. C'est chic. That's pretty. Cute. No, ce n'est pas à la mode. No, that is not in the fashion. Alors, then, une jupe, a skirt. No, une jupe, no. No, a skirt, no. Je ne porte pas de jupe. I do not wear any skirt. Je vais dans un magasin. I am going to the market et j'achète une nouvelle robe and I am buying a new dress. There is some sales au Galerie Lafayette. At the Lafayette Gallery. Oui, oui, yes. Je m'appelle maman. J'appelle maman. I am calling mother. Est-ce que tu veux venir? Are you coming? Non, je ne peux pas. I cannot. J'attends Paul à la maison. I'm waiting for Paul at the house. Au Galerie Lafayette, at the Lafayette Gallery, le vendeur, the salesman. Bonjour. Hello. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire pour vous? What can I do for you? Maman, mother, c'est pour ma fille. This is for my daughter. Elle sort ce soir. She is going out this evening. Elle veut être chic. She wants to be cute. Le prix n'a pas d'importance. The price is not important. Le vendeur. The salesman. Vous avez une couleur préférée. You have a preferred color. J'aime le rose. Léa says. I like pink. Une robe rose. A pink dress. Voilà. Look at here. C'est la dernière collection. This is the last collection. C'est votre taille. This is of your size. La robe est très élégante. The dress is very elegant. Maman, la robe est belle. The dress is beautiful. Léa, maman, elle est parfaite. It is perfect. C'est ma taille. This is of my size. Maman, on achète. Mother, we are buying. Combien ça coûte? How much does it cost? 70 euros. 70 euros. Mais avec les soldes, but with the sales, ça coûte 50 euros. It costs 50 euros. D'accord, ok, nous achetons la robe, we are buying the dress, c'est tout, that's it. À la caisse, at the cashier counter, voici ma carte, this is my card, et voici votre sac, and here is your bag. Merci beaucoup, bonne journée. Thanks a lot, have a good day. Merci et bonne journée. Thank you and have a good day. Maintenant les questions. Now the questions. Est-ce que Léa a une chemise verte? Does Léa has a green shirt? No. The answer is no. So we cut this interrogative part. We put no. Léa. Now making it negative. Find out the verb. The rule is ne or then verb then pa. Ne plus verb plus pa. If the verb is starting with a vowel, then in place of ne we need to put an apostrophe. Since here this is the verb, avoir verb, so here we will put an apostrophe and then pa, and here this word will be changed to the. No, Léa n'a pas de chemise verte. Rest of the sentence as it is. Chemise verte. So for the negations, there are 4 rules basically. Rule number 1, find out your verb in the sentence. Put ne before the verb and put pa after the verb. If the verb is starting with any of these letters A, E, I, O, U, Y or H, semicolon H, then we put an apostrophe. In place of ne, we put an apostrophe. That is the rule number 1. If you see these words un, un, de, du, de la, apostrophe in the sentence, then convert them into either de or d apostrophe. Apostrophe always comes when the next word is starting with any of these vowels. Okay, then rule number 3, le, la, l'apostrophe and le. These 4 words, if they are written separately, so don't change them, no change. And rule number 4, if you have eighth verb conjugation in the sentence, then rule number 2 will not be applicable. Okay, for example, this is the verb, so and it is starting with a vowel, so we are putting an apostrophe before it and pa after it, and this a will be changed to the. But whereas le will remain le as it is, no change in that. Here is this est, the verb is eighth verb, and then we are putting an apostrophe before it and pa after it. Rest of the sentence as it is. Stilo the manvik, stilo the manvik. Se ta stilo. Now here a is given. This word is given in this. But since eighth verb is given, so we will not change this word. Rule number 2 will not be applicable. Along with that, you should know these important verbs conjugations. Et, avoir, aller. These are the irregular verbs. They are not following the pattern. For eighth verb, je suis, tu es, il est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont. So as per the subject pronoun, those words which replaces the noun and acting as the subject also, they are called subject pronouns. Meanings are written over here. This is for eighth verb conjugation. The verb change itself according to the subject category. This process is called verb conjugation. Avoir verb, j'ai, tu as, il a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont. Aller verb, j'avais, tu vas, il va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont. The meanings are also given over here. Lots of verbs are regular verbs. These regular verbs are following the pattern. What kind of pattern? All the time the verbs in their infinitive form, in their original form, they are either ending with er or ir or re. For example, in English, all the verbs in their original form, in their infinitive form, following the pattern, that is, they are always written with to2. In Hindi, all the original form of the verbs are always ending with na. For example, to eat, to go to sleep, to climb, to rest. In Hindi, it would be ana, jana, utna, baithna, khana, pina. In French, that is the pattern that all the verbs in their original form, they either end with er or ir or re. The er ending verbs, now we are talking about the regular verbs, those which are following the pattern. As per the subject pronoun, For the ER ending verbs, we cut ER and we put these endings E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT. For IR ending verb, we put IS, IS, IT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT. And for RE, we put S, S, nothing, ONS, EZ, ENT. These are for regular verbs. Irregular verbs do not follow these. Irregular verbs are not following these patterns. For example, faire, être, avoir, aller. Je fais, tu fais, il, elle fait, nous faisons, vous faites, ils, elles font. Faire means to make, to do. So when you say je fais, it means I make, I am making, you are making. Every time two meanings will come because French present tense represent two English tenses, that is simple present and present continuous tense. Je mettre, it means to put. Je mets, I put, I am putting. Two meanings always. Voir means to see. So when you say je vois, I see, I am seeing. Je mets, tu mets, il, elle, on met, nous mettons, vous mettez, il, elle mettent. Je vois, tu vois, il, elle, on voit, nous voyons, vous voyez, il, elle voit. So, when we are answering these questions, so first of all, we should remove this esque. Esque means do, does. So we will cut esque and either our answer will be in yes or no. Clémentine va au Galerie Lafayette avec Léa. Clémentine is going to the Galerie Lafayette with Léa. So no, she is not going with Léa. And what is the verb? This is the verb. So before, and it is starting with a vowel, not a vowel with a consonant. So we will put ne before it and pa after it. And then rest of the sentence as it is. No, Clémentine ne va pas au Galerie Lafayette avec Léa. Simple. Qu'est-ce que? What does? Léa achète pour la soirée. Léa achète pour... To cut this qu'est-ce que? Léa achète pour la soirée. Quoi? Une robe rose. Une robe rose. This is the answer. Coche la bonne réponse. Cross the correct answer. C'est l'anniversaire de who's Lucy. This is the birthday of Lucy. Léa aime la couleur. Léa likes which color? Rose. Pink. Il y a des au Galerie Lafayette. What is there in the Galerie Lafayette? Sold. Sales. Les vêtements et les accessoires, the clothes and the accessories, un chapeau, un gant, une chemise, une cravate, une ceinture, une veste, un pantalon, une chaussure, une moufle, une écharpe, un pull, un menton, une jupe, une chaussette, une botte, un t-shirt, des jeans, des baskets, une robe, des chaussures à talons. Then we have some important verbs like vouloir, pouvoir. Vouloir means to want and pouvoir means to be able to or can. The conjugations rhymes a little. For example, je veux, tu veux, il, elle, on veut, il, elle, on veut, nous voulons, vous voulez, il, elle, veulent. Je peux, tu peux, il, elle, on peut, nous pouvons, vous pouvez, il, elles peuvent. This is first person, second person, third person, singular, 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 first person, second person, third person, plural, plural, plural case. Mettre is important verb. It means to put. Here we cut this re and we also cut this t. That is the root. We write first met with each and every subject pronoun, and then the endings are ss, nothing, tons, tez, tent. ss nothing, toz, tons, tez, tent. Similar manner, batre, permettre and promettre will be conjugated. For example, if I see batre verb, batre, here also I will cut this re and t, so I will write everywhere bet, ba, jaba, tuba, 6 times as per the 6 categories of subject pronouns. Then we will add the endings. Okay, s, nothing. Here, this is the je, tu, il, elle, on. Then nous, vous, il, elle. Then here nothing, and this nothing. Then tons, tez, tent. So this is the conjugation. Then here regular re ending verb conjugations are given, in which we cut re and the endings are ss, nothing, ons, ez, ent. For example, any verb you take like entendre, since it is starting with a vowel, so j apostrophe entend, entend, entend 6 times. We will write this, the root we are writing, then we will add the endings in it. Je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. And the endings are ss, nothing, ons, ez, ent. This is the manner to conjugate all these verbs which are ending with re. This is a regular verb. Do not confuse it with irregular verbs. The entire list I will give later. If in a simple present tense, 2 verbs are given, quand un verbe suit un autre verbe, when a verb follows another verb, le deuxième verbe est à l'infinitive. The second verb is always in its infinitive form. Infinitive form, again I tell you, it is that form where it is in its original form. For example, in English it is written with to, to eat, to go, to sit, to climb, to laugh, to cry. In Hindi it would be khana, ana, jana, pina, sona, gana. In French it would be either ending with er, or it will end with ir, or it will end with re. No matter, it follows the pattern, it's a regular, or it does not follow the pattern, it's an irregular. No matter to that. So if the first verb, there are 2 verbs, the first verb will be conjugated and second verb will remain in its original form. J'aime faire du shopping. I like to do shopping. I like to do shopping. The second verb is in its original form, to. Je désire sortir. I desire to go out avec mes amis, with my friends. Elle fait attendre pour 2 heures. She is waiting for 2 hours. Faire attendre, it's an expression also. Il faut terminer. One must terminate, finish le devoir. One must finish the homework. Vous pouvez parler. You can speak. Je préfère aller à la piscine. I prefer to go to the pool. Je vais acheter une robe. I want to buy a dress. If we talk about interrogative sentences, where we are converting simple sentences to questions, here we are talking about those kinds of questions which can be answers either in yes or no. Simple kind of questions. There are 3 methods to convert a simple sentence into a question, these methods are: first is intonation, where you only need to put a question mark at the end of the sentence, and while speaking, just raise your tones. Your name is Sumit, so you will just say, your name is Sumit. Just raise the tone, and it would sound like a question. Vous parlez français? You speak French. Vous parlez français? You speak French. Second method, ask method. Ask method, ask means do does. Just put ask before any sentence and put a question mark at the end, and it becomes a question. So here in your syllabus, ask method is given. Okay, inversion method is not given yet. So we will do it in the next classes. You only need to put ask, this ask before any sentence. If the sentence is starting with a vowel, then in place of QUE, you will put QU apostrophe. Simple. Let's do the exercises. Fill with vouloir or pouvoir. Fill either with vouloir verb or pouvoir. Of course, we will fill the conjugated form of these verbs. Tu un gâteau au chocolat. You dash a chocolate cake. You want, of course, you cannot say you can. Tu veux. The verb will change as per the subject pronoun. Je ne peux pas. I cannot finish my homework today. C'est dommage. That's a problem. Qu'est-ce que nous faire hors ligne? What do we faire hors ligne? Hors ligne, offline. Sometimes you can fill both of these verbs. Now you need to decide that what sense you want. What do we want to do, or what can we do offline? What can we do offline? So you can pouvons, pouvons. What can we do offline, or what we want to do? Voulons also. You can fill either of this. Remy and Alice, est-ce que vous voulez aller au cinéma? Remy and Alice, do you want to? Vous voulez. Do you want to go to the cinema? Désolé, sorry, je ne peux pas venir à la soirée. I cannot come this evening. Okay, and now we have to conjugate these verbs as per the subject pronoun. Vous, and then we cut RE, we cut T, write the root, and with vous comes TEZ, mettez. Vous mettez. Qu'est-ce que tu? With tu comes va, tu vas. With L comes promettre. Again, it is same verb. Mettre. Just pro is written before it. And L, with L, so we cut RE, we cut T, promet. Promet. Je ne peux pas. Je ne peux pas. Vous voulez un casque audio. Ils promettent. Promettent, double T-E-N-T, promettent. Je ne peux pas manger, tout ça, all that. Nous mettons. Nous mettons. Et il attend. He is waiting your letter. Attend. Here, these verbs are given together, and we need to understand which verb will be suitable for which fill in the blank. So first of all, needs to learn the meanings of these verbs. Permettre means to permit, to allow. To allow, to permit. To beat, battre means to beat. Rendre means to render or to give. Attendre to wait. Répondre to response. Attendre means to hear. Promettre means to promise. Vendre means to sell. Mettre means to put. Descendre means to descend, to come down. Then il n'a bat pas avec leurs amis. Et tu